So I'm actually filming on my new camera, and I don't really know how I like it so far, but I'm just gonna test it out on this video to see if I actually like it. If not, I'm just gonna upgrade it. Anyways, happy Vlogmas Day 10.
Yes, I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
So today is Monday, the 14th. I didn't upload yesterday because yesterday I was really cramming to like all my final stuff, because this week for my university we have finals. I only have 4 finals. I already took one this morning, and then I have another one at 5 o'clock. So I'm just waiting for that. It's currently 3:02. So I have about 2 more hours. And I was studying for my communication exam. And I would usually use Quizlet to like study. But because I tried to do that earlier, like in the beginning of this semester, I don't know what I did wrong with Quizlet, but all my definitions for my vocabulary words did not like show up. So I just like decided to handwrite them. So they're all in like a card. But this video I'm just doing my everyday makeup routine, because I just need to do something really simple, really quick, just to get it out. Man, I gotta damp my lips. So right now I already put my moisturizer on. For my moisturizer I use this. Is it gonna focus? I don't know. Clean Beauty, and then the coconut water hibiscus glow mist. Then I also use this e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream. Oh, is it too bright? Okay, I use this. And then for my lips, because they're super chapped, I don't remember if I found this video off of TikTok, but I have this e.l.f. lip exfoliator. It looks like this. I think it does a really good job for my lips, because my lips tend to get dry, and then when it gets dry I tend to lick my lips, which is not really good. And guys, I have a pimple right here. Can you guys see that? Anyway, so while I have that on my lips, I'm gonna take my primer. I am out of primer, so I use this hydrating primer mist, because it looks like this. I am out of primer, so I need to go to the store and buy some. But if you guys know any good primers out there for like oily, dry skin, just, you know, comment down below, because your girl needs some help. So when I take off my lip exfoliator, I usually get water, and I usually get a cotton ball, but since my cotton ball is like back there, I'm not gonna get up and use it. Okay, my lips are still kind of chapped, but I'm gonna go with my Burt's Bees chapstick. It's just like their normal one. Burt's Bees. It's just a normal one. And I just apply it on my lips. And ooh, girl, birds. Guys, I have these 2 little red dots. On my lips, and I don't know what they are. Okay, so next, I usually do my eyebrows first. So I would take my e.l.f. lift brow pencil. I I'm sure you guys already know what this is, but I use the color neutral brown. I don't remember what color I use, but I take my little handy dandy little mirror because I am blind AF, and yeah. So I actually found this trick on TikTok, right? So you take a Q-tip and you just put it right here, right? And then you draw a line. Do the same thing for your arch. So you take it, first step is put it right here in front of your eyelid. Second, you put it at the end of your eyelid. And the third, you just kind of draw where your eyebrow ends. So it kind of looks like that. Yeah. Honestly, I think this really helped me guide where I should do my arch and where I should end. Eyebrows should be twins. No, your eyebrows should be sisters, not twins. But if you have twin eyebrows, girl. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my eyebrows down. It may be a little bit harsh. Because I am blind and I can't really tell. I don't know if that even does anything, but you know. Okay, so I do have dark spots, but I tend to not put like color correction on me because I really don't like to build up my foundation or concealer and all that. So then, because I'm broke, I use for foundation this matte and poreless Fit Me foundation in color, that's a good question, 120. This is considered like my winter foundation. Otherwise, in the summertime when I get really dark, like last summer, I used this one. I spent $40 on that. Oh, actually, no, I got that for free actually because I did the trial thing, which would only cost me like $5 because trial was like 14 days for like $5. So I did the trial thing first because, you know, I didn't know this foundation was going to fit me. And then I ended up sending it back to them, and they emailed me and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry that you didn't like it, here's a like a $40 gift card. And I was like, oh, sweet. So I used that $40 gift card and just got the same exact foundation. So, but I really love that foundation. It is kind of like you have to kind of build up. I mostly use like 2 layers at the most because I'm not like the type of girl who use heavy foundation because, you know. And this right now, because it's like in the transition of like, for me it's in transition for going light skin to dark skin, like face wise. So I don't know if I should mix those 2 foundations together, but I haven't done that yet because I don't know what color that will like turn out to be. So I just end up using this really light one, my winter one. But this one's like a little bit too light, as you guys can probably see. Can you guys see the difference? I don't know if you guys can see it. Anyways, for foundation, I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I think a lot of people have good reviews for these. And yeah, I usually don't like wearing concealer because my eyes water out a lot. So like the inner corner of my eyes, those makeup, the makeup in the corner eyes, what corner of my eyes, there we go. They kind of like disappear. That's why I don't really like using concealer a lot. But I think because I haven't been wearing contacts at all lately because I ran out and I'm too broke to get another eye exam. It hasn't been watering a lot, so I'm thinking it's either the contacts, like me wearing it constantly, or the contact lens itself, because I know I've been wearing contacts for 2 years now, and I know the first one that I had really bugged my eyes. But in the second one, they gave me like a trial, and if I'm being honest, I honestly didn't wear contacts within like the trial time frame they gave me, but I just told them that I liked it anyways. So I was stuck with that, but I might have to tell my eye doctor again that those contacts just don't work for me anymore. So I'm just gonna add a lot of baking, not a lot, a little. I use the Mineral Shears Loose Powder Foundation. I don't wanna like, you guys see that? Yeah. This loose powder is like really dark. I thought this loose powder was super light, but it was dark. So I don't use too much to bake, and there's like this, I forgot his name, but he like reviews other people's like makeup tutorials. I forgot his name though. I've seen him on Facebook a couple times, but he says that people should not like use too much powder, just like so you don't dry out your face. But see, you can tell right here that my loose powder gives me a different color. Honestly though, I should really get a different loose powder color though, because this one really just messes up my foundation. I typically don't usually put it all over my face, but because since this loose powder is so darker than my actual foundation and concealer, I tend to just put it all over my face just to give it like the what's the word I'm looking for? Just so it can like even out. I don't know if it evens out. But yeah. So for my bronzer, I use the City bronzer. So I just take it on my cheekbones, and then my forehead. I take it to the temple, and then I kind of try not to do my whole entire forehead, but because I have such a big forehead and a big brush for this part, it tends to get it all over my forehead. So if I don't like how it usually looks, then I will just take my beauty blender and just blend like the middle of my forehead. Okay, then after that I will take this brush and I'll do my nose contour. Okay, so after my nose contour, I will take my mini beauty blender and I will, oh, too much, just do it like that. Okay, so while that's kind of like baking, I would take loose powder and go under and kind of like carve out my bronzer. And then after that, I would take my blush. My blush is kind of ruined, as you can see. So, okay, so I will just do this. I don't usually smile because when oh, should I smile? Okay, I like to have blush on my nose, but I don't do that till later. Okay, so I would take my highlight. It's the Color Workshop Illuminate. And this is like a really strong powder highlighter. So I just take a little bit and then guys, I think I got powder up my nose because I've been sneezing. Okay, I put highlight on my nose too, but because I don't have my blush on yet, that's gonna wait. Next, I would do my eyelashes. Because I have such short, can you guys see, eyelashes, I curled them. Alright, so for my mascara, I'm using the Lash Sensational Maybelline one. I heard a lot of good things about this one right here, so I decided to buy it. And honestly, I guess it kind of does make a difference on my eyelashes. Okay, can you guys see the difference? Okay. And then after my eyelashes, I would take this brush and just take off my loose powder everywhere. And then I'll just kind of like make sure to do this as well, just to make sure it looks kind of blended. So I will go back with my blush, and then I will just do it at top of my nose. Just a little bit. Then I'll go back with my highlighter, and then I'll dip it like this and do my nose bridge, and then my veil of the nose. I think that's what it's called. I call it veil of the nose. And then I'm going to put my stuff away. And then for my setting spray, I use this one, Radiant Setting Spray. It's gonna focus. So, I went into my mouth. And then, oh my gosh, my windbreaker. I'll use my mini mirror and just fan myself just to make it dry quicker. And then that's it. That is my everyday. Guys, my camera stopped recording and I didn't notice it until I was done with my makeup look. I don't know where it stopped recording, so I'm so sorry. And if I knew, I would have continued recording. But I tend to look at the lens instead of like at the side, because you know, that's just like me looking here is not like looking directly at you. And so I'm so sorry about that. But that is it for the makeup portion. It is 2:43. It took me 40 minutes. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching Vlogmas Day 10. I have to go back to studying now because this was my break, and I really can't afford to miss any more of studying time, you know. So, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate and I love every single one of you guys, and we're growing, guys. We're growing. And I'm so excited. I'm so happy about that. So, bye guys.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.